Hello my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask Source, what is your Daily Dice message? And knowing that if it does resonate, hit that thumbs up button down below. Remembering that as you interact with my channel, it allows me an opportunity to connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. And also make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel and set that notification bell so that way you never miss the next video that gets uploaded. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our Daily Dice and find out what your message is for today. So Source, for my fellow humans on the video today, what is their Daily Dice message? How can we help them out? What do they need to know? Source, what is their Daily Dice? What do they need to know? Whoa, okay, 4th house. Popular energy coming out this week for you. So if you do hear some similar messages, just know we've got Moon and Virgo. So 4th house and the Moon together this is Cancerian energy coming through. So a lot of deep subconscious energies that are coming out here. So we're talking about family matters, things that have affected you and how you've shown up for life, right? Virgo is all about being modest and humble about where you've come from. And so with the Moon here, this is giving me energy of some of you are going to really glow up soon. And there's this want, this deep need to basically rub it in everybody's faces who said you couldn't do that. And I understand this, okay? I understand. It would just feel so nice for once to be like, look, I'm on top. Like, you guys said I couldn't do it. You said that I wasn't capable. Like, you made me feel like this. You made me feel like that because you always had words to say. And now I'm on top. And you need to see where I'm at. And you need to bow down to me. It's this energy of feeling like we're validating what our ego feels. Like, we weren't good enough. And so if we can rub it in, it's like saying, ha, you were wrong about me all along. And while that is a good thought, it is actually a very lack mindset, right? It keeps us in this place of always feeling like we have to validate ourselves by making others feel worthless, that they made us feel worthless. And so there's this round robin energy. You've been working really hard, right? You've been working really hard at what it is that you're doing, especially with Virgo here. Virgo is very meticulous in the way that they show up. And they're like taking steps. They're doing what's necessary. And they know that it takes time. Like, a Virgo's not just going to rush the situation. You guys may know most earth signs take their time. They're very slow at what they do because earth is slow moving. You know, an oak tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes time to become the mighty oak tree from the seed. And that's the energy of earth. But you have Virgo, who's a perfectionist, who wants everything to be done right. And yet Virgo, when they're in their very, very, very high vibrational energy, they're very modest, they're very humble, they're very, not self-sacrificing, but they are of service. They choose to serve others from a place of love and kindness and understanding. And with this is saying that while it may feel good and you might have a moment of like, ha, finally, this is actually something that could hinder your process. It could hinder the progress that you're making. And it's coming up because this is a subconscious energy that's been compartmentalized for a long time. So it's like, for everybody who said you couldn't, you're like, oh yeah, I'll show them. I'll show them. I'll show them. And you became identified with this, I'll show them. And now that you're in a place where you can show them, you have an opportunity to heal this compartmentalization of every time someone said no to you. You can heal that now, and you can be like, well, they may have said no, and maybe they didn't believe in me, but I believed in myself, and I took the steps, and I'm doing what I need to do for myself. And honoring where you've come, and how far you've come, and the amount of work that you've put in, and what it is that you have accomplished. You deserve to celebrate you today. Okay, even though at the snap of a finger right here, you could absolutely make whoever it is feel some type of way about what it is that you've accomplished. And that's easy. what is difficult, even though it is simple, the challenge here is to come at this with the truth of unconditional love, saying, you know what? You didn't believe in me because you're struggling to believe in yourself. And not saying that to them, but just knowing that everything that everybody has ever projected on you, right? While it has made you become who you are in some way, shape, or form, you no longer need to identify with those feelings, because that's what is the old pattern here. And when you let those go and you choose to show up on the higher ground, you're going to feel a sense of peace come from that, and a sense of, this is nurturing energy. You guys are going to come from this place of compassion and nurturing and love, which is a place that maybe you haven't been able to reside in when it has come to this very issue. It's always about defending yourself. And today it's not about defending yourself. Today it is about you celebrating yourself and the progress that you've made, right? So let's get some oracle cards out and see what more messages will come through for you guys. Let me move those up just a tad. Okay, so I want to get one of these. May you please have an oracle card for today's daily dice source? What more do you want us to know for today's daily dice? What other messages do you have for us on today's daily dice? Okay, thank you. That one came out. And let's get one of these, because I'm in love with these oracles, guys. Like, whether I read them or you guys just get the affirmation and the image, like, I just absolutely love the intuition oracle. If you guys are wondering, I've not seen it anywhere, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that one came out right away, and it flipped over. I don't even know what the other side looks like. We'll look at it real quickly and see, but let's read this real quick. We have the Sovereign with number 43. And the affirmation is, I am my authentic self, and no one has dominion over me. I can't. This is exactly what I was saying. Like, that want to fulfill that egoic need to say, I can lord this over you because I did. That is someone holding dominion over you. It's someone holding dominion over your power. Basically, they're so ingrained in your mind that they made you feel this type of way, that's us giving our power away to someone, right? Like, when someone has that much control that, like, one day I'll be able to throw it back in your face, when we say that, we have already given our power away. And so this is reminding you to be that true, authentic self at the core of your soul, which is unconditional love and nurturing, which is what you need embodied today to become. This is like expansion of soul. Look at this beautiful picture here. We have all this pink energy. This is like heart energy coming through, heart chakra energy. We have the butterfly wings here, which is all about that transformational energy. There's this parrot here that looks like he's made out of flowers. So beautiful. Parrots mimic, right? And they learn to talk through mimicking others. And that's what you are healing, is this mimicking action. Someone told me I couldn't. I felt the need to stand up for myself, and yet it wasn't really standing up for yourself as much as it was the ego was taking over and mimicking what was happening, right? And so it's like someone needed to feel better about themselves by putting you down, and so the ego begins to mimic that. We begin to see that as our own identity, and so that's what's going through here. And so you guys are breaking. Look at this down here. It feels like a break in her stand or her podium that she's on, like doing something new and realizing that it's not as scary as it seems, because you're all actually connected. You're all a part of the same whole. You all have something beautiful to offer, and you are the only one that can authenticate yourself, that can validate yourself, that can say, I belong. No one ever is going to make you feel like you belong if you don't first make yourself feel like you belong. Yeah, and whale breach. I love that this came out for you because this literally talks about taking more than a coffee break. What that connects to is saying that you need to get out of your comfort zone. What you're used to doing, you need to leave that behind. This says that you need to go out of your city, out of your zip code, go on that trip that you've been wanting to do, and you'll actually be able to see things from a much higher perspective. But really, with whale coming out here with breach, it is talking about usually you're ruled by how you feel. This is saying to be ruled by your intuition. Come up into this place. Wow, excuse me. This higher thought process and be ruled today by your intuition. The unconditional love that resides in each and every one of us, okay? This is what I have for you. If it resonates, hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. And until next time, stay human. Bye.